What is going on, brothers? It's L.O.M, you know the name. Got another video for you, as you're entitled, Self-Inflicted, Part 20. Here goes. So, all of these trollops and ditch pigs are angry. They're upset. A lot of the weather-beaten DNA dumpsters are getting on TikTok and social media and saying how they really hate hookup culture. They hate hookup culture. And the entitled among them are angry because these 20 and 30 something men out here are ignoring these trollops out here in public at 44%. So they're angry. And to be quite honest, to be frank, they can stay angry. Because they're the reason that dating, marriage, and relationships are a thing of the past. They're the reason. And that notion, I hate hookup culture. No, that's bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you, brothers, why that's bullshit. You see, the trollops of this current generation, they're okay with hookup culture. They're okay with hookup culture as long as the bitch-made simp is parting with his resources, giving her free money, free shit, all day, every day. They're okay with hookup culture. And their mothers are also okay with hookup culture because for almost a decade, these individuals spent check this out. These individuals spent almost a decade living vicariously through Sarah Jessica Parker and the cast of Sex and the City. That was their ice cream. They lived vicariously through them. And now, we fast forward to today that now they're older. They're angry because they've hit the wall. That young men and men their age aren't checking for them because they're weather beaten. A few of them got STDs. They're overweight. They have kids that they can't afford to raise nor take care of. So, somehow, they hate hookup culture. They're angry. And all of this was self-inflicted. You can't make this shit up. All of this was self-inflicted. You see, at one point, men and young men were willing to go out with women. They were willing to take their lumps. They were willing to gamble. But when marriage, dating, and relationships failed a cost-benefit analysis, when they got privy to the fact that these trollops were moving the goalposts over and over again, they simply closed their wallet and walked away. And now all these trollops, all these ditch pigs, all these ham beasts with pink lemonade colored hair are mad because these men are not falling for the snares and traps. They're not being part with the resources. So it goes like this. Check this out, brothers. These trollops and ditch pigs out here who are putting out these articles in regards to dating, relationships, and marriage. Have you noticed that all of those articles consist of 3 things? Have you noticed that? Well, if you haven't, I'm going to point them out to you. Check this out. All of these articles in regards to dating, marriage, and relationships consist of three things: projection, copium, and fifth-degree gaslighting. That's what they consist of. Because everything is on demand. It's never her fault. Never mind the fraud, never mind the usury, never mind the extortion, never mind that shit. Never mind the foodie calls. Never mind the young men getting set to be robbed and murdered. Never mind all that shit. You should still man the fuck up and take one for the team. And those days are finished. Because the double standards, the fraud, the usury, the extortion is evident. Hell, Brother Replicant Fish made that clear. Have you noticed that all these trash bags and these ditch pigs are angry with Leonardo DiCaprio for dating a 19-year-old model? But these same individuals give sugar daddies a pass. You see that? They've just exposed themselves as being gold-digging leeches. You see, they're angry with Leonardo DiCaprio, but they're okay with sugar daddies. You can't make this shit up. And this is why their anger, their frustration, and desperation is their own fault. It's all self-inflicted, and they can't blame anybody for this but themselves. I mean, they can deflect, lie and deny all they want, but the fact of the matter is, marriage, dating relationships are dead because these trollops killed it. The same goes for nuclear family. The nuclear family is a thing of the past because trollops like that Linda Gordon got her wish. She said the nuclear family must be destroyed. She got her wish. The nuclear family has been decimated. So the fertility rates are down, marriage rates are down, no one's getting married, so these divorce lawyers, them being the scumbags they are, they're not getting paid. This is all self-inflicted. The same goes for the hoochies. The hoochies who are angry because they can't reach back. The ones who get on TikTok and social media and say things like, "Where are our kings?" Today I gotta say, bitch, we were never your kings. We learned that from Daughters of the Trade. You sold us out centuries ago. And you continue to sell us out today. That's why the body count for abortions is at 21 million. And a lot of those abortions were baby boys. You see, these hoochies, these Cleon bitches, and ditch pigs like them have no problem destroying a relationship. Because they live vicariously through people like Ashanti, Beyonce, and that fucking moron Tia Mowry, who destroyed her marriage so she could goof off full time on TikTok. It's fucking sick. But they did this. They did this to themselves. And now they're wearing the consequences. And they don't like it. But for that, I just gotta say that's tough shit. That's tough shit. Dating, marriage, and relationships are not gonna get any better. There's no way they're gonna mend the wreckage. I mean, hell, I was over on Jake Hall's channel. I saw a video of a young man shooting his shot in the nightclub. And he shot his shot, he asked this woman out, and she bit him. I'm not making that shit up. He shot his shot, and she bit him. You see, if this is the mentality that these trollops have today in regards to dating, marriage, and relationships, then perhaps That 44% of men who are just doing their own thing and ignoring these trollops, that's the correct thing to do. In fact, that 44% needs to be 60%. Hell, for brothers of my kindred, 57% of us are single and childless. 57%. And it's going to continue to increase. These trollops are angry because young men are enjoying their life. Young men are enjoying their lives, and these trollops are getting desperate. They can't pay for their food, they can't pay for their gas, and the would-be pet wallets that they usually rely on aren't there. They're not there. So because they're not there, the snares and traps will get worse, and more men will have to learn to just adapt, master the lockout game, and learn how to block and ignore a ghost. That's where we are right now, brothers. That's where we are. Take heed. Take heed. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. So I got for you. Like the video, like, share, and commentary. Feel free to subscribe. If you're doing it, visit my channel. You find a tip jar on the upper right inside the screen. This is Bill Icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know it's real. You know routine. Go away. Leave away. SYSPM. As for these ditch pigs, these ham beasts with pink lemonade colored hair, and these psychotic malcontents who are angry because young men aren't taking the bait, give them nothing. This has been the Mgtow PSA. Welcome to state. See you soon.